Our Parsha commands us to ruin all the places of idol worship in Eretz Yisrael. When the children of Israel go into the land, they have to demolish all the types of idols, the altars, and the idols and the sculptures and the trees that are worshipped, and whatever it is. And the Torah adds that not only that, we have to desecrate the name of idolatry from the country. V'ibadatem et shmam min hamakom hahu. This is not a new concept to us. We live in a time where branding is the name of the game. You want to relate to a neighborhood in Yerushalayim and change what people think about it. You want to call it Shchonat HaZeitim and not Ras El Amud. You want people to move to Beit Shemesh. You won't call it Ramat Beit Shemesh. You'll call it Neve Shamir. And you want people to think healthy. So instead of calling it Diet Sprite, you'll call it Sprite Zero, with the relating to the sugar instead of the weight. And a lot of other types of examples like that, that branding really affects the way we relate to things. And that's why taking away the name of idolatry and avodah zarah, and changing the names of the places, is very important. What's even more important to remember, that's only external. It's not enough. At the end of the day, if you only branded it a different way, you only changed the name, you really didn't change the essence. If we take it back to the religious perspective, you can see that a lot of pagan ways of worship over the years just switched over into Christianity, and it just changed the name. And instead of finding an idol at the top of every mountain or under every tree, you go around Europe and you see just a cross, and exactly in the same places. So it's this shape or that shape, but the essence stayed the same in a lot of ways. And that is where our Torah comes and tells us that it's not enough just to change the name. That's external. It's important. But you have to change what's behind it. It's a different religion. It's a different way of looking at life. And when the Torah says, Lo ta'asun ken la'Hashem Elokechem, do not do that to Hashem, it means on one hand also not only to use the names of avodah zarah, it means instead of putting up a sculpture or an idol on top of every mountain, we have a Beit Mikdash where everybody comes Aliyah LaRegel 3 times a year. And instead of having a religion which could be very cruel, they used to burn their children at the stake, we have a totally different religion. The religion of our Parsha, Parashat Ha'eh, religion of holiness. When watch dietary laws, you watch what we eat. We can control our desires. Machalot Asurot, a Parsha which tells us to give charity and to relate well to our workers, to our employees, ha'anek ta'anik, to give them presents when they leave the job, and to go to Beit HaMikdash 3 times a year, and Shmitat Ksafim, to take care of people once in a while who are in debt. All these things are the essence of religion. So as we change the name of places, it's important also to adopt different ways of life which the Torah relates to us, especially in our Parsha. Or as we say in the halachic terms, to change you need a shinui Hashem, you need to change the name, but you also need a shinui maaseh, you need to change the actions and the way we behave.